Iman Shumpert was a guest on All the Smoke with Steven Jackson and Ma Barnes, one of my favorite basketball podcasts. And recently, Iman Shumpert has started making a name for himself as a basketball analyst, also having his own podcast, being a guest on Gil's Arena, and all of these stories that keep flowing around the internet, right? So I was really looking forward to this interview because I thought, we would get some great LeBron insights, some great, just stories, and we definitely got that. But the story that really captivated me was about Carmelo Anthony. So before we even go too far, take a listen to what he had to say about Carmelo Anthony's leadership. And before we play the clip, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Be right back.
Now, but Melo was really doing it because exactly. Cause Elo, that's what mines don't be under. Like Elo was like the coldest leader because it was like, dude, like I ain't never had dude like embarrass me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been around some leaders that'll really put you on front line and, like...
You gotta check them. Hold on, bro.
Real talk.
Yeah.
I'm a grown man, shorty. Like, don't do me like that. Elo never did me like that, Joe. And I ain't never seen him do nobody on his team. Like, shorty always took it like, I could bring more out of myself and help the team rather than try and tear somebody down. Like, even in the media, dog took so many bullets because he knew, like... He like, man, Shump don't know what's going on. He don't know. He finna tell this media anything. He don't know what's going on. So he'll always just put all the responsibility on him. I'm like, Elo, what is you talking about, bro? That wasn't your fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, what, I'm asking him, like, what are you doing? And, like, later on, like, once I'm getting older, I'm like, damn, dog, you really did take it for us.
But the funny part about you saying that, and I love hearing that because he has such a crazy rap. And because people don't know how that they consider him a bad teammate. If you hadn't played with him, or the way the picture the media try to paint, but he's this and he's that, and then to hear that he's one of the dopest leaders because he will take everything on the chest for you.
All right, so y'all heard what the man had to say about Carmelo Anthony, and I gotta say it's very refreshing. Here's why: because every time Carmelo Anthony's name is mentioned, is obviously we got to talk about his scoring prowesses. I believe for over 13 seasons in a row, he averaged over 20 points. He peaked at like 28.7 points. The man was just lethal from everywhere on the floor. He wasn't the most efficient player, but when he caught fire, it was over, man. Mid-post, one dribble pull-up into the jumper, cash off the glass, all net from the mid-range. Very strong, could take it to the hole, obviously make his free throws and make the three also. So as a scorer, he was elite as they come. Came in the league the same year as LeBron James, and he could have won Rookie of the Year. It's a very fair argument to say that Carmelo Anthony should have won Rookie of the Year over LeBron James. So he was that good off the gate, and he stayed that good for like 13 seasons. So we spoke about that, but obviously he never won the championship. I don't think he's even played in the finals once. And for whatever reason, with sometimes all-time great players just like Carmelo Anthony never win, we try and find reasons to why. For example, you think of Charles Barkley, and a lot of people would just say, oh, he was going up against Jordan. So they kind of sleep down under the rug and give him a pass. Chris Paul, the injuries. Russell Westbrook, lack of basketball IQ and decision-making in the clutch, right? But for Carmelo Anthony, there's no real reason for that. So the media, rather than, just saying that, okay, he's in the league with guys like LeBron James, Kobe was still playing, Tim Duncan when he was good, then Steph Curry came around, like a league, the Celtics, a league that was very talented, other than just saying that and keep it moving, as, okay, Carmelo Anthony was great, never really had the team to make a real push, ever since the Denver days and everything. They start attacking his character, and this is what I really dislike, because I remember growing up watching Carmelo Anthony. I've always been a LeBron guy, so I kind of looked at Carmelo Anthony from afar, but I remembered that my perspective about the guy was very, very skewed by what the media was actually saying. That the message was, yeah, Carmelo Anthony's selfish, he's all about the bag, he's not really professional, he's not taking basketball seriously. I don't know why the media kept portraying that image about the guy, saying that he's a bad teammate, he doesn't care, doesn't communicate well, all he cares is about his stats. Like, all these narratives were flowing around, but here is Iman Shumpert, who has no reason to lie whatsoever, giving us the truth about what Carmelo Anthony was as a leader. And personally, if I'm going to be led by anybody, this is the type of man I want around me. The guy that when we win, obviously he gets the credit, but when we lose, he takes all the bullets, because this is how it works in basketball. If you look at a guy like LeBron James, for example, when he wins, it's always just about LeBron James, but when they lose, everyone keep pointing the finger and everything. I wouldn't want that. LeBron James is a great leader in his own right also, but the Melo thing, saying that he was just going out there catching bullets for his teammates, for his guys, that's just perfect. And that should be highlighted. The only time I remember Melo being like an iffy teammate was the time, I don't remember if it was in OKC or Houston, when he was past his prime and they asked if he would come off the bench. It was like, coming off the bench? Man, hey Pete, this I'm supposed to come off the bench. And then he kind of laughed it off, so saying that he wasn't really trying to come off the bench. That was a bad look, I'll give you that. However, then context came out about the whole situation. It was pretty much that once he joined, his role was stated to be like the third star on the team, and now you talk about me coming off the bench. That's kind of weird. I didn't agree to that. But later on in his career, once he got blackballed by the league, which was crazy because the man clearly could play, when he was on the Blazers or on the Lakers, he did come off the bench willingly because these teams were honest enough with the guy to say, hey, Melo, at this point, this is what we need from you. And he did it, was a great leader, and all of his teammates only said great things about him. Even in OKC, when he refused to come off the bench, you'll never hear Russell Westbrook or Paul George or Steven Adams or Jeremy Grant, either of the guys, talk crazy about Melo. So the media has to stop. And shout out to Iman Shumpert for keeping it real about Carmelo Anthony, man. So anyways, we're going to end the video right here. Again, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys for checking me out. Get in the comment section and give me your thoughts about Carmelo Anthony as a player and as a leader and your perception about the guy. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.